It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one?
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he's looking to bounce back after an injury-riddled season a year ago. Herbert, obviously one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but that doesn't do you any good when you're standing on the sidelines wearing a baseball cap. If this team's ever going to reach their full potential, they've got to find a way to keep him upright. And with his new head coach, Jim Harbaugh, in the fold, they'll do exactly that. They'll have a chance to win a lot of games with Justin Herbert on the field.
Here's Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
A try here for the extra point. And this is off the left upright and through. Trick shot there, but a point is a point. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert now. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Complete to Johnston here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Well, now they'll try the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found it here. Plenty of playmakers on the outside, and a team is willing to run the football to let his talent shine.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Darnold now to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Off of play action, Darnold. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Powell on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead. And throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Middle of the field to Jefferson. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Running right, Jones. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history to make it when we're playing. I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Here's Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Herbert, short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's Darnold. This one swung out here to Jones. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a round is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jihad Ward coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Being chased out left. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
and just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. Herbert. Escaping the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Bernard. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Powell. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun. Herbert. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones heading back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Faking the give, Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold out to his left. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's J.K. Scott now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will be taken at the 13. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 74 yards. And the Vikings are pouring it on. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Herbert now. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. Again, that's Hurst. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Herbert. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the right side and complete to Hurst. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jonathan Bullard. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Steps away to it, and the pressure gets to him again. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard. And not only that, now it's 4th and goal. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the ball.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Nailor, 44 yards. And the Vikings take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And a round is on here in this first half. Wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jonathan Grenard able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense has Sam Darnold headed back out there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll go again to Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. You get the 4th down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because I know the head coach is doing exactly the same thing. It all went into getting it on 4th down, and that gets wiped out.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Rolling to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
128 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And now a fake on the jet sweep, but a give to Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. It's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Aaron Jones
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Vikings are able to add on to their first-half lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Herbert.
Complete to Johnston here. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Here's a give to Dobbins.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked by Cameron Bynum. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
An inside give to Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Off the option, it's Jones. 160 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings are going to have it now, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from a yard out. And the Vikings extend their lead yet again. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now the try here for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Again, it's Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A give to Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Vikings just continue to roll. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll start with the option. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 244 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings have got it on cruise control. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Darnold. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. But I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Out of the gun, Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Darnold. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are pouring it on. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone there for 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now it's Herbert. Dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Powell on the return.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
A final shot before the break for Herbert.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
In the first half, it was the veteran Sam Darnold who had the offense moving. He had a half for the ages. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. He threw a month's worth of touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he works free.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards, set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history. From the gun on third down, Henley eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is does the big boy have the juice? And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play.
Point after try forthcoming. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Forced out to Herbert, has it knocked free. And the Vikings pick up the football. He may go. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The fans